So when we have the pleasure of hosting the Winter Olympics in 2010, how will this big building here be used?
Well, actually, both buildings are going to be used. The new convention center will be used to host the broadcast media. The existing convention center will be used to hold the print media. So the media from around the world, largely controlled, I wouldn't say controlled, but managed by NBC, which are the host broadcaster. We turned the building over to them in November of 2009. So several months ahead, they start to build out all the studios. NBC actually has a spectacular studio out on the plaza. So every time you're watching the Olympics from around the world, you're going to see the North Shore Mountains in the background. It's really very special.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So they are building a very special set that they'll be hauling in here.
Well, NBC builds a set. You know, the foreign broadcasters have their own studios. TSN has their own broadcast studios. So it'll be a beehive of up to 15,000 people from around the world. And of course, in print is the same kind of thing.
This is really going to put our city once again on the map. Like, you know, when you think of Expo 86, what that did for our real estate and for our city, this is a whole nother chapter.
Well, I think so. During the Olympics, obviously, with the broadcast center, Vancouver is going to be on the tip of the tongue of every broadcaster from around the world.
Yeah.
That kind of marketing you can't buy.
Yes. Now, you know that we are broadcasters. You know, this show, The Daily with Mark and Laura Lynn, serious broadcasters. And I'm just wondering if we could have a spot and perhaps a set.
Absolutely can, as long as you have that accreditation piece hanging around your neck when you ask for it next time.
Would we have to pay a lot for that?
A great deal, apparently.
A great deal, yeah. That's what I was worried about. Because, you know, we're trying to do it sort of on a, you know, less budget than NBC.
I'm sure they'll fit you in somewhere.
Because we're thinking just a tiny piece.
We have a closet with your name on it already.
A closet, good enough.
So BC Place Stadium is actually the home for the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies, and the opening ceremonies for the Paralympics. And the Olympic presentations are conducted in the stadium every evening. So that's where most of the celebrities and most of the sports champions will be. But at the same time, most of the interviews are going to be conducted here in this facility. So they'll be wandering through here, and their presence will be well known.
I've loved what you've explained, that the old convention center and the new one are going to be joined so that you don't even have to go outside. You can, but there's a new walkway.
Yeah, you have an option. You can go from the lobby of the existing convention center. You can walk down, and there'll be art that will actually transition you into the new convention center. There's a very large glass wall, so you can look out and over the water. You can look out at the cruise ships as you walk by, and in no time you're in the new convention center.
And how many bathrooms do you think?
I think we have enough. I don't know how many bathrooms we have, but oddly enough, bathrooms, I should tell you, is a consideration that even some groups internationally are most interested in.
Is that right?
We're bidding on a convention for 2020, the International Alcoholics Anonymous. There's about 40,000 would come to Vancouver.
Yes.
We're down to 4 cities. We're one of the 4th. But interesting enough, because they drink a lot of coffee, and they really do need to know how the washrooms work and how well they flush and so forth. So it's an interesting question.
That's why I needed to know too, because I drink so much coffee.
Then we have to get that answer for you.